completely slowed down. Let's bring in Loud Esmond right now. Loud, it's been a strange start. I'm not having the best start to the day today, and I'm not very happy about it. But it is what it is. We got to deal with it. I'm on Texas A&M. They're losing 30-3. Now it's 30-3, guys. 30.
Wow.
They were 17-point favorites. They're losing by 27 at the half.
Man, that's terrible. Oy. Yeah, sorry about that. I'm actually on a little bit of a roll myself. I had Clemson outright last night, and boy, was I sweating the end of that game. Thank God they missed the kick. And then I had the under in the Patriots-Jets and a nice 4-player parlay leg that cashed as well. So I'm doing well. I'm sweating UConn, though. I took Connecticut -7 against Air Force. They went into the half with a field goal. Now they're leading 9-7, but they got to do more on offense. I think Air Force had the ball like 26 minutes or something in the first half. Coming up at 10, Oregon State. You know, I'm always watching my Pacific Northwest football. I mean, Oregon State's terrible, but Tulsa's worse. They both have losing records. This boils down to me. Can the Beavers score on the Golden Hurricanes defense?
It's 14-0 right now. It's already 14-0 for Tulsa. Oregon State getting 11.5 now.
Yeah, you know, I've had the Beavers just money line to win in this game, so now I'm not having a great morning either. I'm not winning by enough with UConn, and it's going the wrong way in Tulsa. So, you know, let's just throw those away and move on. Colorado State and New Mexico. This one kicks off at noon. So, you know, I picked against New Mexico once this year. I was out there fishing, heard a lot of bad things about their team, picked against them, and, of course, they won. Now, the good news about later in the season is a lot of times you can pick up on teams that are just done. And I think Colorado State is one of their teams. They fired their coach, Jay Norvell. Since then, they've lost the next 2 games. They've been outscored by Wyoming and UNLV in those 2 games, 70-10. And I wouldn't call Wyoming an offensive juggernaut. They're 2-5 on the season. New Mexico coming off a big win against UNLV. I think they cover the 14.5 in that game. I'm with you on Oklahoma and Bama. I think this is going to be a defensive struggle. I love the under 46.5 in this game. Alabama's one-dimensional. They can't run. Oklahoma can stop the run without having to do run blitzes or anything because it's the strength of their defense. So they'll concentrate on stopping the pass and just count on their base defense to stop the run. And I think that's going to limit Alabama. I see a low-scoring affair here, so I'm with you, Gabe.
Yeah, should be a smash-mouth game. I don't bet a lot of unders. I'm more of an over better, but we're getting
more of an over guy.
We're getting lit up with the over so far today. I got the over in the Notre Dame game. It's at 40. For the record, it's at 47.5 right now. So we go to the half, 21-3 Irish. They're like 25.5 now. 48, and the total just moved to 48.5. So we got a puncher's chance. But the thing is with Pittsburgh, it's a non-conference game for Pittsburgh. They're losing 21-3. You have to wonder like how deep they're going to dig down, try to come back in this game. So that's a frustrating one. Arizona. What's that?
They may not score anymore.
Who, Pitt?
Pitt. They can't move the ball against Notre Dame at all. I mean, what they got, like 50 yards in the first half?
Well, they might score a touchdown and get to 10 or something, but it's going to be a problem. Because Notre Dame really going to get to 45 now? The way the tempo of the game is going, it's slowed down. Pittsburgh can't score. I've got my concerns. So we'll move forward into the 3:30 slate that's coming up, into the night slate. So what else do you like, Loud? We got about a minute and a half left here.
UNC and Wake Forest, 2 of the slowest playing teams in the league. So it's the tortoise and tortoise. I like the under 38.5 there. You once said you had a professional gambler who told you when you see a super high total, bet it. When you see a super low total, bet it. So the super low total today is that tortoise and tortoise game, UNC Wake, and then 69.5 in that UAB game and North Texas Mean Green. I would be over on that. I mean, you got the extremes, a very low under, a very high over. You gave me the advice and said, hey, if you see those, bet them. So that's what I'm doing. And then Louisiana Tech at Washington State tonight. Washington State's going to have trouble scoring in this game. And there is in this game the factor for me that my wife loves Trace Atkins, and he played at Louisiana Tech. So I'm on La Tech plus 7.5 in that game. I think the Huskies are going to have real trouble scoring against Louisiana Tech in that game. And that's a late one. It's 7 p.m.
Up to 8.5 now. Washington State favored by 8.5 points. Total 43. Sneaky game tonight, guys. I'll get into it later. Will be the Boise State San Diego State game. Nobody's talking about the Aztecs this year, but they've had a great year, and so much so that the Aztecs are actually favored over the Broncos. Loud Esmond, hitthepick.com. Loud, may the winners be yours. Good luck today.
Thank you. Let's cash the ticket.